leases and purchases. For a new or used vehicle, go green, go grass.
Like what I look for in a school, probably somewhere I know I fit in, like every aspect. Like honestly, athletically, somewhere I know how to do it, relationship with social side.
First off, I'd like to thank God for giving me the ability to play the game I love today. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents for forming me into the man I am today and constantly loving and supporting me during my whole life. I would like to thank all my high school coaches for always staying on me and never giving up on me. I would like to also thank Coach Mike Saunders, George Hill, and the rest of the GHAI family for believing in me and supporting me when no one else would. It has always been a dream of mine to play Division I basketball, and now that dream is turning into reality. With all this being said, I'll be continuing my academic and athletic career at.
Stay safe. I'm like, man, y'all late. Y'all done free me. I'm like, I've been in the crib all day.
There you see the announcement yesterday from Xavier Booker, ranked number 1 in the nation by Rivals, number 3 by 24/7. And a lot of people think that he is an advanced Jaren Jackson Jr. at this stage. Cody, I'm betting that you'll have this experience in football someday, but what must it be like to recruit a player ranked first, second, or third in the nation, especially in this era of name, image, and likeness?
Oh, it's huge, especially I think more so in the sport of basketball in this year. But it's a big sigh of relief. It's a big confidence boost for the coaching staff and just a program, because that's the most important thing. You see a lot of kids, everyone's connected these days, and just showing your ability to land a top tier recruit really is good brand and good publicity for the program. So absolutely huge, and I know that's a big gift for Michigan State.
Tom, I want to take a look at MSU's recruiting class for next season. With 2 commitments in and 1 or 2 more to go, you see Xavier Booker and Jeremy Fears, the top 2 players in the state of Indiana. And then there's Devin Royal from Ohio, and he chooses Ohio State. The Spartans have a couple of other guys they're really big on. One is shooting guard Garrett Normand from Texas, and a guy named Cohen Carr, who jumps like a Brandon Dawson. And it's possible the Spartans could take both of them, if that's possible. Tom, you know Tom Izzo, and you've seen the fire that burns within. When everyone was saying that the game was changing too fast for him, are you shocked that he's taking aim at a 9th Final Four and a 2nd NCAA title?
Not at all, Jack. He's such a fiery, competitive guy. I remember a conversation I had with him a couple of years ago. I mean, it was right before Beeline resigned a few years ago, and about the frustrations of sitting in 95-degree gyms that he and John had to do, but it's like he was lamenting what he has to go through, and what John was saying. John, I kind of got an indication John was going to tire of this thing, which proved the truth.
Right.
But there's something about Izzo, man. You just, all it does is challenge him more. And this Isaiah Booker landing is huge. He's got a 5-star and a 4-star, and probably go after the other few, land another one, I'm thinking. And I think I almost I feel like he's rejuvenated, to be honest with you, Jack. I think it's like starting all over in terms of his grind and his competitiveness. And look out for Tom Izzo right now.
Well, you want to see Tom Izzo do something, guys, just tell him he can't.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Cody, Tom and Mel Tucker will be the co-starters at the Firekeepers Casino 400 next Sunday at MIS. Do coaches love those kinds of opportunities, or would they rather have a few precious weekends for rest and relaxation?
Well, I can tell you this close to camp, it's a little bit easier on Tom Izzo rather than Mel Tucker.
No kidding.
You kind of look at it both ways. It's good stuff. I mean, especially when you're talking about the Power 5 level, the caliber of program in Michigan State, it's just part of the package. As a head coach, you're the CEO, you're out there shaking a lot of hands. So, yeah, there'll be times coaches that prefer not to do it or just have some downtime, lay on the couch perhaps. But I think once you get in, do those things, it's always ends up being fun, and that's what it's all about, is making connections and maintaining those and really getting, your name and logo out there as much as possible.
Tom, the Iron Man from Iron Mountain doesn't play much golf, but he did just enough, including sinking a birdie putt, to help Matt Kuchar's team win the Rocket Mortgage Classic Celebrity Challenge by one shot this week. All things considered, on July 31st, 2022, does anyone in the state of Michigan have a better life with more love, more accomplishments, and more opportunities than an MSU coach entering season number 40?
You framed that pretty good there, Jack. Yeah, well, I mean, my God, it was a coronation down there for him, I'm sure. He's doing so well with recruiting, and then, of course, this Landon, came yesterday. But, Izzo is such a nice guy. I mean, think of all the photo opportunities that he doesn't deflect. He embraces everybody. He could be over here at a pizza joint in East Lansing.
Yeah.
And he won't hesitate. And I that's what I respect about him more than anything. He's such a down-to-earth guy, and so at a golf outing, that's perfect for him.
I only know 380 people who think that they're his best friend. We'll be right back.